right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the finals of the CSO Cup number 59. We have our wonderful guest commentator, Mr. DaveTesta. How you doing? How you doing?
We are good.
I'll just ask you, Jono, to check if we get signal from Dave and the Discord once again, because Discord usually does this shit.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
It's just making sure that it goes through the stream as well. So, whenever you're ready, Jono, we can start.
Yeah, I'm cool. 100%. You want me to introduce the first player?
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah. Sick. In the top right-hand corner of Royal Blood, the red Zerg drones. For Team Starcom, it's Wayne.
All right, and our wonderful guest, please introduce our second player.
And his opponent in the bottom left, sporting the pink Protoss probes. Representing Blazer, give it up for Krystianer.
All right, that's some authentic DaveTesta introduction there. I mean, for anybody who's wondering why we're like praising Dave so much, Dave's the man, as I said a couple of times. So,
Dude, I'm just Dave. But what we got here is a game. We got gaming going on.
We got gaming. What do we expect from these two players? There's a lot of styles that can happen in PvZ. I think it's the best so far since I'm playing.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, from what we're looking at so far, we are not seeing a pool first. It's a 16 hatch. It's a pretty standard opener from Wayne, and Krystianer looks like he is going for a 19 Nexus, actually. He might actually go to a 19 core as well. No, okay, never mind. 19 Nexus, 20 core. A very standard opener from both players, so nothing too spicy this game, and right off the rip, at least. Is this a best of 5, by the way?
Yes, this is a best of 5.
Yeah.
So we're in hopefully for 5 games. You're stuck with us now.
Yeah. No problem. Was hoping to get some stuff done today, but it's all right.
Well, sorry for pulling you out of the regular schedule, but you know, I was like, I have to jump on the opportunity. You always say like, oh, we need to cast together, and I'm like, there's no better time. You're in the chat. I have to ask. Nobody's certified. I'm asking. So, yeah, I'm really happy that it worked out. As we see a Twilight Council coming down for Krystianer, so this could be Glaives. I suspect Glaives, Dave. What do you think about it?
Yeah, it's a little early to tell. The tell will be if we see a probe pulled off of each assimilator. If we see 2 on each, it's probably going to stay resonating glaives onto 4-gate glaive or 3-gate glaive. But if he stays on gas, he could go glaives into Dark Templar. But that being said, third hatch going down after metabolic boost for Wayne Gretzky Ratada Vanya, you know.
Yeah, Wayne Gretzky, that's true. Do you
The
know
hockey
Wayne Gretzky,
player.
LINGLAD?
I don't. I have absolutely no idea who that is.
He's a legendary hockey player. He is literally legendary. When I was playing hockey, we were told like praise stories about Gretzky. So,
Well, I just want to note something. Yeah, absolutely. I want to note something here. We are seeing some gates getting dropped, but we're not seeing anything being researched from the Twilight. Okay, there's one. Oh, one was pulled off gas for a second. I'm not really sure. Krystianer's banking up gas here. Is he going to go into Blink or something? I almost felt like he was going to go DTs. But look at this. Twilight Council, nothing being researched. Roach Warren going down. This is interesting.
yeah, like Wayne is actually responding to some kind of Twilight opener, but question is, what is this gonna be like? I don't see.
It's a Dark Shrine.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, the purpose for this is the Overlord scouted it, and Krystianer didn't go with the. This is a scuffed wall, by the way. Only hero can scuff a wall more than this. It's going to be resonating glaives and DTs.
Ooh, you called it. And I'm actually not sure. Okay, never mind. Wayne is actually feeling this, so.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well. I didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah, it's going. That's a very good read from Wayne.
Yeah, it's actually super nice. I mean, sometimes you don't even have to scout it, and Look at this. We have a lot of adepts here, and Resonating Glaives is getting chrono boosted. What do we expect to have done here, Linglad?
I think like Wayne's in a pretty good position to hold this. How many adepts do we have right now? So 11. I don't know, man. I don't know if there's enough roaches to hold this many adepts, and
there's actually no roaches right now. There's only lings and ravagers. So, what do you think about this response?
Out of Wayne? Yeah, I think Wayne's got
yeah,
I think he's got a pretty good read on this. These adepts actually haven't gotten anything done, and now DTs are getting mixed in here, but with the spore crawlers, I think Wayne's okay. We're gonna see Krystianer pull the trigger now.
Ooh, he's going to come to a sad realization that he's easy. Ooh, actually, Wayne lets them slip by. One of them is going to go into the natural. Oh, that's your range.
I don't think there's detection in the main.
There is detection, I believe. Yeah, there is.
Oh, yeah. I saw only 2 getting though. Oh, these adepts get cornered, man. Quite a few of them get taken out.
Adepts showing the DTs, and let's see if they can actually do something. These DTs are cloaked in this particular location. The Spore is actually repositioned, but these DTs are doing a massive job here. Nice recall here, but it's going to lose one more DT. Third base just gone down. This is like a super late third base. What do you think about this, Dave?
Well, the fact that you open 4-gate glaive, you're going to have you're usually going for a 2-base all-in, or you're going to have a super late third. That being said, it's a 3-base Zerg. The army supply for Wayne is massive, and it is now a little more roach heavy. It's not massive, but it's like both players really just don't have a huge army. But we're going to have the Archon drop follow-up. The fact that there's not a 4th for Zerg, I feel like can be pretty good for a Protoss player. But wait, look at this. There's a Spire going down for Wayne. It is looking like it could be pretty good for Wayne right here if he can get those mutas out, because he has 3-base saturation.
Yep. Also, just in the meantime, we have a Spire coming down for Wayne, so this is actually an interesting position.
Take a look at. There's a drone randomly. Okay, rest in pieces. Sorry, there was a drone at the 3rd base of Krystianer.
Random rally.
Yep. Unlucky.
Imagine if you just put a hatchery there. Just crazy stuff. Even if nothing else, then to upset Krystianer, because Krystianer, sadly or not, he's actually sometimes he's a bit salty about losing games. I remember versus Mixu was like, oh, a really bad composition or really weak composition, GG.
Yeah.
That's how he exited.
2 cups ago or something.
Well, yeah, I think he's been improving a little bit over time. He used to be quite BM, I've been told, but I've always gotten along pretty well with Krystianer. But that being said, mutas are coming out. If you guys look, there's absolutely nothing to defend against the mutas. That's why I was saying before, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Wayne's in a good position here.
Yeah, there's Archons there. Actually, these are the only Archons. Well, there's one more Archon. Ooh, but yeah, just to see that there's 3 Immortals, there's 3 Sentries and 3 Archons. That's all that it shoots up. Actually, 4 Sentries. Mats was never a powerful tool of mine, but yeah, never mind.
Wow.
Did he see the mutas? Ooh,
well,
now he sees the mutas. That's actually painful. No shield battery. I don't think there's even a forge, so no cannon potential here. And already 11 probes went down. 14 probes, 16 probes in the main of Krystianer. Actually in the natural, I believe, already. And let's see at this main fight here. The 2 main armies clashing. Maybe the mutas need to get pulled back. Question is Krystianer all in? I believe so.
Yeah, with 11 probes, it kind of has to be.
Yeah, every single probe's going down. You has to get work done. He's got 4 Immortals. Part of this
is actually really powerful.
Yeah, 17 roaches on the way here though for Wayne. So
the mutas need to get pulled back. The mutas, I believe, need to get pulled back. There's 4 Immortals here. Do we have the Warpism? The Warpism is still here. I'm trying to see where the Warpism is. The Warpism is pretty far, so he needs to be careful not to lose any Immortals here. Those are the key units here. Krystianer taps out.
Back to the
CSO YouTube channel. It's your boy CSO Mauzy. Once again, we are jumping into a top 5. This time, we are counting down the top 5 plays caught on camera during CSO Cup number 56. Let's jump into it, shall we? Starting at number 5, we have a proxy marauder strategy, but this one just hits a really solid defense from our Polish Protoss player Art.
I mean, Marines. He does recall the adept immediately after seeing nothing else.
Yep, we're gonna start to work on this the shield battery. Oh, the pro pool, man. Nice. I mean, Order gonna do quite a bit of damage here. We'll see how many probes actually end up going down. Those first 2 Marines, they get picked off rather quickly. There we go, 3 Marauders now. We'll see if Order can pull back the injured Marauder.
Have the memory of a goldfish probably at this point, but Daunted, 19 months, huge shout out, crazy. Thank you for the continued support every single month. Love you really much. And yeah, just as a personal mention, thank you for all the supportive tweets or retweets, sorry, and likes and everything on Twitter. I see you. And Skoonix, thank you for the 9 months.
Yeah, for sure. It's a whole baby.
Love has born. Yes, that's. I was trying to make a joke with the with the 9 months. All right, gentlemen, let's present our players.
Go for it.
First game, first served.
You go it. Get Mauzy, man. Do
Okay. So, starting at the top left side of Dragon Skills, we have our winner from the last game in the red, playing for Team Starcom. Changed his name more than people changed their underwear at this point, as I mentioned in previous years. It's Wayne.
Go.
All right, and his opponent in the bottom right, representing Blazer. He's pink. He wasn't that salty as, we were possibly expecting, going for a gate scout at his Krystianer.
Also, by the way, Dave, we're fine if we just present each player once every series, like one of us. I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but Jono and I are basically, I'm calling us a casting Archon as well. Like, no offense to Artosis and Tasteless, they are the originals, but I'm feeling like, it's that natural vibe when you can just talk about everything with your good friend. It's not just your colleague, not just the other caster in the team.
Right.
When you like have that chemistry as casters and your good friends, you're talking about all the bullshit. Is this a messed up wall, I wonder? This could be a messed up wall.
Well, it's a little different to say the least. I believe you're correct. The pylon's not actually covering the it's not going to be done with one pylon for sure. He has it down just. It should be up one more hex.
Yeah.
That's actually painful, and I believe Wayne is going to see that. I mean, why would you put your cybercore next to the gateway, like straight next to the gateway? Well, let's see if Krystianer decides to actually put the gateway like next to the cybercore, the second gateway, or if we're going to see a pylon added.
Well, it's going to be a Stargate opener, and Krystianer, I'm sure, is well aware of his wall scuff. But that being said, it's going to be a metabolic boost opener for Wayne again. And you know what? In this position, he may have an opportunity just to hammer out those Zerglings and get right the hell in there.
Yeah, seeing that wall being misplaced. Yeah, like I said, might just give him the opportunity to sneak in there with, I don't know, we'll see if he fires up 14 or 16 lings, or if we're just going to have a stock standard opener here. Third hatch on the way.
We imagine, link flood would be actually really cool. Just to gain the upper hand, even mentally, when the Protoss messes up the wall, it's like, oh shit, like why now? He's down one game, like why now? And imagine the Zerg just abusing the fact that he misplaced the pylon by 1 hex. And look at that, he's going to go for that one gap wall in the top side. This is really bad in terms of getting link flooded, for example, because the surface area, first of all, is big, and now that there is a stalker, there's no real issue here. But I mean, if this was like a 12 pool, imagine. That would be really painful.
Right, regardless, I mean, the 12 pool, if it was like just any speedling all in, it'd be rough. But he does manage a wall. The bigger issue is it's a gap on basically where the doodad meets,
Yeah, on
and
the
that just
far
usually
side,
does
yeah.
not work out as well for some RNG.
Yes. I think I know what you mean.
Oh,
Like
shame, man.
it's because it can get knocked off no matter what, I guess.
All right, so guys, I think we're gonna see +1 melee out of
Yep. Just
Wayne
as
this
you
game.
called
He
it.
really likes it. Wayne, I gotta say, Wayne Ratada Vanya, my boy. He's gonna give me some Zerg coaching, by the way.
Ooh, sounds good.
Which I am a Protoss player, but he offered, so I said, you know what? Let's hack and do it. That's gonna be some good content. Anyway, he does play very similarly in some regards to Solar.
Ooh,
Who's a big fan
good
of.
old Solar.
He likes his Ling run bys. He likes his +1 melee, his Ling bling when given the opportunity, and that could be pretty good against Stargate. But look at this out of Krystianer, double Stargate Phoenix.
Ooh,
And honestly,
I haven't seen that in a while, honestly.
And he's banking up those Phoenixes.
I mean, that's like every other day on Roddy's stream.
What do you mean every other day? That's every day on the
That's
Roddy
every
stream,
day.
no?
I think we're gonna build Phoenix.
I was thinking to switch it up, so yeah, we're gonna start with Phoenixes and maybe continue with Phoenixes, and if everything goes wrong, then possibly Phoenixes. If Phoenixes don't work out, then Phoenixes are going to be a good call after, and we're obviously transitioning into Phoenixes with range.
Yeah.
Obviously,
No, I
we're
mean-
kidding. We love
Yeah.
Roddy, I believe. There's no question there.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Roddy.
Bailing's morphing in front of the third base of Krystianer. Battery's not yet done. Phoenixes are not going to be most effective here if he has to burn the Phoenix energy on lifting these Lings. Maybe the Bailings. Maybe he's going to actually go for the Bailings.
Look how many Phoenixes there are. 7
Ooh.
Phoenixes, man.
This is a 50 worker Ling Bane all in, I believe. Like, this is really crazy out of Wayne. And he
yeah.
also have 4 bases.
He's actually got a layer down behind it with the 4th base. The thing is, this doesn't have to be an all-in. It's just very committed pressure, sadly, for Krystianer, because as you see, there's 4 drones coming out, 7 Banelings in production again. I don't think this is looking good for Krystianer.
Even full walls is natural. He knows that this is going to be mighty tough. He's going for double Oracle now, but these adepts are not for this world.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's painful. Oh my goodness, so many Lings, I believe. I don't want to jinx it, but we might see, if these Oracles are not going to clean up everything, then we're probably going to see our game number
Lol.
3. Low G is the call from Krystianer. Just a tad bit added salt, you know, single G in the first game, low G in the second game. Well,
I don't think
it
that's
happens.
too bad. I mean, imagine if 4Jumi was here. We'd see all the trolling and all the messaging. And
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Shout out to 4Jumi with the best trolling of
Also,
all
is it
APU.
is it Jumi or Yumi? Because I know Jono calls him Yumi. I call him Jumi, and I have no idea which one is correct.
Yeah.
I
We
think
actually
he'll
had this
respond to
discussion last time.
He'll respond to anything other than late for dinner. But yeah, now
The
good
experience, man.
stuff. Hopefully, Krystianer can come back.
What's he saying in the lobby?
I missed that. Yeah, they
He
went
was
so fast.
talking something about blind, something
Yeah, he
blindly.
said wish not to get build counted blindly.
Oh,
Feels bad, but I mean Wayne had a good read on that, man. So yeah.
all right. Jono, would you present our wonderful Zerg player?
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of Wayne, here he is in the bottom right-hand corner of Gresvan for Team Starcom, the red Zerg player, Wayne.
And his opponent in the top left side of Grasvan. A wonderful map, by the way. For Team Blazer, Mr CSO Cup himself, in his own pink signature colors, Krystianer.
Yeah, man, Mr. CSO Cup on the ropes here, man. Down 2-0, all to play for now.
We don't
If
really
someone
see that, right?
Yeah, 100%, man. I don't think I've ever seen Krystianer go 2-0 down, but if someone can bring it back, I believe he can, man. He's always shown us great quality games and, you know, a real high skill cap, so let's see what he can do in game 3. Like I say, he's got all to play for.
Absolutely. Well, we're not going to see any pool first out of Krystianer, or out of Wayne. Now, of course, we're not going to see any pool first out of Krystianer. I mean, that would
Imagine
be
if he went pool
impressive.
first.
That would be a skill, man.
But
that'd be-
imagine if Wayne went Nexus first.
Ah,
That's a possibility, by the way.
That is, actually.
that would be quite a lot of skipping. Well,
He'd have to go Nexus first, though, if he got a hold of a probe.
yeah.
Oh, yes, of course.
Would you?
Anyway, it looks like a standard opener again. This time the wall seems like it's probably the best wall so far out of the 3 games we've seen.
Yep, there's going to be a single gap there. By the way, this wall is probably the least beneficial for Protoss, because there's a lot of surface area. I mean, re-walling this, Dave, is a nightmare. Let's be honest.
Yeah, for sure. But funnily enough, speaking of walls, so last night in KSL, I actually got Hero to laugh. I made a joke about his wall, because, you know, Hero is legendarily known for his scuffed walls. I was pretty drunk, so I don't remember what I said, but suffice it to say, I was totally trolling him, but he actually even laughed about it. He knows he's legendary for his bad walling. And I'm like, yeah,
Well, you're
I'm
the
like,
best
that wall
Protoss
looks
in
like
the
I could
world?
make it. Yeah, I'm like literally like, dude, that looks like one of my walls. And he just laughed.
So wait, my early game is better than Heroes, that means? Because I make good walls?
I
Hold
think
on a second.
I mean, I think where Hero's going, he doesn't even care about walls sometimes.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Heroes
Probably
like, give
doesn't
me your
need it.
warpism and 4 stalkers and I'll end the game in the next minute.
Yeah.
Or the walls actually just because there's another gateway. There's a gateway already forming on the other side of the map.
Yeah.
He just
Also,
builds it 'cause
the
it's somewhere to build.
double forge from Hero every single time. Oh, and look at that. Wayne is actually supply blocked on 36. That's kind of a painful situation, to be honest. Because now you have to make a Overlord much faster. And 2 adepts are going to come across the map. Let's see if he finishes the Shade nicely, blocking with the Evo Chamber. But finishes the Shade into the main links, and the drones are going to surround these adepts. And 2 drones go down for 2 adepts. I don't think this was worth it. If it was 1 adept, I would say yes, but...
Oh, and look at the time, man. Just throws down that spore as the Oracle's halfway across the map.
Oh, and the Lings are going to scout. Actually, both players gain significant information. And we're not seeing a 3rd base out of Krystianer just yet. Lings are actually in line. Ooh, and look at
You guys
that.
see this? We're not seeing you're not seeing a 3rd base. He's double gassing, going Twilight and Robo behind this before an expand. He knows he can't really do. This is some wild stuff.
Is this like... my question is this desperation from Krystianer?
I think he's nerved up, or you know, or something. But yeah,
Ooh,
he's
and
trying
Wayne
to go
actually
every
saw...
tech path.
Wayne actually saw the Robo, so that is big. Probably clicked on it as well, so... Yeah, kind of unlucky on the side of Krystianer.
Oh,
When the Oracle goes down. I mean, Krystianer is just in a really tough position here. Gonna remake that Oracle. Knows that he needs to scout. Let's see if we're going to see... Yeah, we're gonna see the droning up on that 3rd base. Roach Warren coming down.
Well, that being said, this is a little spicy. He's going right for a Warp Prism. He's setting up for a really delayed 3rd, but he's going into a Temple Archive, so we're going to see Archon. It's either going to be Archon drops, or dare I say it, I doubt we're going to see it, but with all this gas,
Storm drops, maybe?
yeah. It's not. It doesn't happen all the time, but on rare occasion, we do get the treat of something spicy, and let's see if we get Storm drops against Zerg. That would be...
He's gonna need something to bring him back into this, so it would be cool to see. And yeah, if someone's gonna do it, I think Krystianer would.
Yeah, he's banking his gas. I think it's gonna start out with Archon drops, though. He's not started Storm. He's not started Charge. He's not started Blink. He's not really built anything other than workers. And now he's got his 4 High Templar coming. You know?
This is really interesting, and this third base is a goner. 100% this is a goner. There's not enough Protoss here to actually deal with this many Lings. Pylon is going to go down. There was no shield battery. Ooh, and more Lings actually show up, and let's see, the Archons actually come back without the War Prism, not even in the War Prism. He knows that he needs to clean up these Lings, and this means there's no pressure on the other side. Wayne is actually going into Roaches. Ooh, that's a cancel, not a kill, but still quite painful because of the timing. It was already late by like 1 minute, even more maybe.
And... What? Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
go.
No, go on, Dave.
I was just gonna say, it should be noted, we don't have charge. We have +1 being researched, no charge. I think he anticipates a Roach follow-up, but still, if you're gonna build, you like eked out a Zealot. I really wouldn't hate if you researched charge or something.
Yeah, just
Probably
to have like a backstab option, just to have the opportunity to actually tank for those Archons, for the Immortals, you know. There's 2 Immortals already, so it's not that bad for Krystianer, I think, versus those Roaches. And of course, the Warpism, you can make wonders happen. Let's just be honest on that one. And 2 drones go down. Just chips away a couple of drones there. Ooh, 1 more. Nicely done here by Krystianer. Just trying to keep Wayne at home. Trying to deal with this potential Roach push. Ooh, there's +1. Yes, there is +1. Ooh, this is a scary push for Krystianer, in my opinion. A couple of Ravagers are gonna morph.
Yeah,
Wouldn't be
he's
surprised to see more.
He even has Glial Reconstitution. So
yeah?
it's Roach speeds. Gonna
Nice force fields. Nice force fields here by Krystianer. Wayne is quite slow to break those force fields. Gonna do eventually, but the Link, actually the Link run by did not do too much. So, gentlemen, we have a macro game of sorts.
Yeah, for sure. Now that third base is up for Krystianer, he's definitely in a position. There's that charge you were calling for, Dave. He's now getting the opportunity to get that economy flowing, and yeah, he's slowly clawing his way back into this game, which is great to see.
Yeah. Wayne is getting that 4th hatch, but that's so delayed because he committed to that Roach head, but wasn't able to find the value. Actually, trades-wise, that went extremely well for Krystianer with that rough opening. But that being said, this is a lot
800 more resources lost for Wayne. So that was a lot of resources spent to delay that third base, but still. Also, Krystianer, let's see if he's aware of the... He's not aware of the 4th base yet. Possibly gonna suspect it. Question is how dead Krystianer thinks he is. You know, there's this feeling with Protoss when you say like, I feel like I'm dead, you know.
Yeah, well, that being said, all right, he scouts the push on the side. I was going to say that could go disastrously for him, but doesn't do so. Eats a couple biles, but still, those were some nice force fields and a good catch.
Yeah, 6 Immortals, yeah, man. He's going to do really well against this, whatever Wayne has left in the corner here. He just needs to dodge his biles and...
Ooh, and the flank from Krystianer that is really nicely done here. There's a couple of force fields. There should be energy for Guardian Shield as well, but it's not needed. It's going to clean up pretty much everything, and Wayne is in an army supply disadvantage. Probably for the first time in this game. Or in the series, actually. I don't want to jinx it, but maybe even in the series. So, Krystianer looks like mounting a comeback here, if he manages to keep this up.
Yeah, the fact that he's retained these Archons, mostly for the Lings and the Ravagers. Like, Immortals are great against Roaches and Queens, maybe. But against Ravagers, I feel like the Archon charge lot is probably the stronger comp just for the armor type and damage type.
Yep.
So he has all the tools needed with the sentries as well. Oh, but the biles!
Ooh, those
Not
are
like this.
quite decent biles. Breaks the force fields. And now Krystianer actually sees blood in the water. Let's see if he can actually just capitalize on this army supply that he has. Not that big of a difference right now. Wayne is actually trading a bit better, I believe. No, still trading quite evenly. And there's a GG from Wayne. Krystianer takes game number 3.
Very well
we have
done.
a series.
Yeah, definitely clawed his way back into that one. Wayne, after cancelling that third base, what, 2-3 times he cancelled that third base. I thought he was in a pretty solid position, but like I said, if someone was going to pull it back, Krystianer definitely capable of doing so.
Both those guys, did you see their APM was off the charts? Wayne with 460 APM, and Krystianer with 375. Those guys were certainly working hard.
Yeah, definitely, and I think a good thing there by Krystianer was splitting up his army and just sort of pincering Wayne in the bottom left-hand corner there, and then just, you know, keeping that momentum flowing, going off for that fourth base, moving up into the third, and the army supplies were fairly even at a point there, but I think it was 16 lings and there's like 8 roaches in production or 6 roaches in production. So even though the army supply was even, some of it was still waiting to hatch on the side of Wayne, and Krystianer just able to, you know, keep that momentum rolling and get himself on the board, man.
Mm-hmm.
At least we get a series, man. It wasn't a 3-0 finals.
Yeah.
All right, so first came, first served, gentlemen. Ooh,
Alright.
woohoo.
In the top left with a very cheeky 12 pull. It's the red Zerg player for Starcom. It's Wayne.
And his opponent in the bottom right side for Team Blazer, trying to mount a comeback and get this to a game number 5. For Blazer, it's Krystianer.
I don't know. Krystianer is not going to be aware of this yet. Oh, cheese the Protoss. I believe we're going to see a proxy hatch, my friends. That looked like he was just blindly going to take his third. So let's see if Krystianer is going to notice this because, well,
Sees the pull.
he does see the pull. He's going to have to check to confirm. But this drone, I'd almost rather see the hatch in part of the
Ooh, he's going
wall.
to see the drone now, and probably he's going to be aware of this drone. Okay, Q will see the hatch. Ooh, Krystianer must be fuming at this point, honestly. He's like,
How many probes? How many probes does he need to pull? 6?
4, I think.
It's 4. You might want, like he's got the 5, and the 6th probe is that he had one down for building, but you do want a few extra to fight off the lings because, well,
Okay, so
you
6
sometimes
is
can't get
a
that
good
zealot
time,
out in
yeah.
time.
6 is a good number here. Let's see if Krystianer can actually close the wall here, because that's going to be really important.
that
The
zealot's gonna pop
probe
just in
actually is
time.
not... Oh, wait, did the probe go down? No probe went down.
No, the probe's going on the other side of the map. If he can get a hatch block. Oh, he doesn't get a hatch block. So the thing behind this is, depending on how aggressive the Zerg is, this is just a little pressure.
Ooh, and the
This is-
Evo block here.
This is honestly more annoying in my eyes sometimes than a full-on committal for a cheese. From like it,
Oh,
so
this
literally Wayne's
actually-
macroing. Oh, gateway.
So this
The
actually
surface.
looks like a really tough location here. Krystianer just rewalls behind this, but this is actually really unfortunate for Krystianer. Of course, ooh, the links come in. Oh, this is really bad for Krystianer. If this adept goes down, then he's going to feel the pain.
Does have that shade, I was going to say. He did definitely shade away, which, I mean, they're saving grace there. Now the probe pool.
He needs to get in a really good position and needs to actually tank with the probes. Nicely held here by Krystianer. Let's see if Wayne's committal to a couple of links and the hatch cancel into the Evo block, into that cancel. If that's going to be too big of a commitment or something.
Well, I'll be honest, guys. Yeah, just to point out, Wayne did a more macro approach, as funny as that is, but he still lost 500 resources. That was a drone. That was an Evo. He did get the cancel and 12 links. That was 500 resources, but that set Krystianer so back because now there's going to be 3 queens out. And even though he's behind on workers, he's going to be able to start injecting.
Wait, is that? Oh, that's only like 2. That's only 2 queens for the moment, but third one is going to pop.
It's going to pop soon, yeah.
Gas mining is just now started for Wayne. Not too long ago, so we can see speed. I feel like this opener is more like to throw off Krystianer, not really to actually end the game or do that much damage. I feel like Wayne is actually in the worst position now.
Yeah, I mean, it can go either way. Economically, yes, of sorts, but the adept pressure I like from Krystianer. He's trying to make the most of a kind of bad situation from how much he lost and the lost mining time, etc. But that being said, he is going for kind of a standard follow-up. I would have liked to see him get a pylon block because it sounds crazy, but when you get 12 pulled with or without a proxy hatch, if you block the Nat, the Zerg's already going to be behind if you can defend.
Yeah.
And they're going to also have to put some pressure on that pylon, so it could may even force an all-in. And honestly, if you're on top of that with a proxy hatch that's all-in, all you have to do is hold. And you basically just, it could snowball, but those games, basically the Protoss just wins if they hold.
Yeah, look at this from Wayne, going into a lair with a Roach Warren. There's the first Evo, so we're just going to see like a +1 Roach.
Is this 7 gateways? Wait a second. Is this? No, this is
Eight,
sorry,
yeah.
6 gateways.
It's the Marjorie. It's the Marjorie.
Oh,
He's
okay,
going for a
yeah,
charge.
yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely going for an OG build. He's going for the Marjorie. He's going for a charge lot all in.
8 gate, charge lot all in.
Yep.
I kind of like that. Definitely has the tools
Look,
pulled
he's
up.
dying
Oh,
gas
you don't
now.
want to push it. Oh, you don't want to pull that Overlord over to see it.
Well, unfortunately, I
he's
don't
going to
really
scout
agree
it.
with the charge lots when you see this 2-base opener. This looks like it could go into 2-base muta. With all these roaches here, he's defending against charge lots.
And it's a full wall. And it's a
But he-
full wall.
He could try to get his Spire down because it's 4 gas saturation on 2 bases. But obviously he's just going to hammer on roaches, and charge lots obviously not that great against roaches, especially with +1 and Cleo on the way.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
This is not looking good for Krystianer in my eyes, but we'll see.
Oh, and he's warping in everything outside, so maybe if he denies the Roach Warren, but does he have enough surface area to make it count with this many roaches defending? I don't think there is.
Oh, and this creep space is going to let Wayne know exactly what's coming his way. He might get the denial on that. There we go.
Yeah, he's got to be careful, but yeah, he can't. Well,
He can bottle his own Roach Warren.
yeah,
Is he going to
Krystianer.
try? He sees no third base, so he might know what this is, honestly.
Okay, he's saturating gas again. I do like this because for the moment, our Zerg players kind of, as much as Krystianer can't bust through, he can be annoying, but there's not a lot of room to build in here, so that means there's not a lot of room for the Warp Prism to safely get in.
Yep.
Yeah, Krystianer's taking a gold base though. Not the gold, but the rich Vespine base. So he's,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean, he
what's
knows
going
he's
to
got
be the
Wayne
follow-up,
contained
I
at
mean?
home. So,
Oh wow, Wayne actually mined out the gold base there just to go for a full assault though.
okay.
This could be rough. We got Blink on the way. We got a third gas on the way somewhere. Oh, the rich gas. Yep.
Honestly,
But,
I don't think this is going to be enough for Krystianer. He's going to have to cancel this base for sure. There is not enough Protoss here, in my opinion. And
No.
it might try to just swarm him, but I don't know. This is mighty tough for Krystianer. Looks like Mr CSO Cup is looking to part ways in the finals with his victory.
Well, I think he's doing
decent
about as good of a
grades.
job as he can to.
Yeah, exactly
Yeah,
what I was
for
going to
sure.
mention. Third base is coming for Wayne. If Krystianer could somehow preserve this third base, then it would be a miracle and a half, in my opinion, but still would be a huge advantage, of course, having everything done here. Ooh, but the shield battery is going to probably get sniped. Yep, there we go. And this is mighty tough here by Krystianer. He tries to warp as a micro to his best ability, but it's going to be mighty tough. And GG is called. Wayne wins the second one. Did he win the last one, Jono? I think
Don't
he won
remember,
the
man.
last one, right? 2 weeks ago. Sorry, 2 weeks? 3 weeks? 3 weeks ago, probably. No, 2 weeks ago.
I'll tell you now.
Imagine Zerg.
I was expecting that one, Dave.
He did. He won the last one, 3-1 against Nicaract, and he wins 3-1 against
Well, this is a bigger win in my opinion. Like,
yeah.
Krystianer is basically the biggest fish out here. So
Krystianer for sure. Wayne's also ridiculously good though. Let's be real. He's been improving
He
a lot.
is.
Well, both these kids are, and forgive me, to LINGLAD. You sound like a kid. Everybody's basically a kid compared to Uncle Dave, but you know.
good old Uncle Dave. I
I'm
mean,
probably in the middle here.
wait a second, Dave.
Hmm?
How old are you again? If we could ask something like this on stream. Of
Well, I
course.
mean, it's all on public record and Wikipedia and Twitter and stuff. So I'm gonna be 38 on Monday. So I'm about to go
Shit,
on and do
dude.
Jono,
some...
you're a few years behind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm 32 on Tuesday.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Oh, wait,
18.
wow. Hey, happy upcoming birthday, buddy.
And to you, dude. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Gentlemen, as much as I want to go smash that ladder button and stream on my birthday, I am a stinky man. I got to go take a shower and get some food. And I was hoping to clean my apartment today, but now the day's going longer. But thank you again, and congrats to Mr. Wayne Vanya Ritata. Just don't call him late for supper.
For sure. And thanks for joining us, Dave. It's been a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Hope to
Thank
have
you guys.
sometime as well.
And you guys have a good evening for you.
Yeah, and you have a good day, Dave. And thanks once again for joining. Thank you for accepting our humble invite. It was a pleasure and an honor to cast alongside you. So,
Yeah.
yeah, thank you very much. And
Thank
have
you.
a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.